Hello everybody, this is Brandon, little farmer, little NC farmer, and I could kick myself in the rear end right now. I'm gonna spin this thing around and get it off of me. I don't like showing me, but something been bothering me and I hadn't been able to figure it out. I hadn't said a whole lot about it. I told you I've been working on these peppers, trying to get them to do something, but I knew something deep down. Something happened to them this year that I've not experienced ever before. And I see some sort of little bug right there. But I kept saying to myself, there's something wrong. But I couldn't never pinpoint what it is. And, they've had their share of trouble. And one thing I failed to mention, in this little garden right here, we've had trouble with the storms, and the wind has blowed the tomato plants over on top of them. That's why I took the tomatoes out early, because the wind just destroyed them. And anyway, but there's something I failed to do. And like I say, all these peppers I started from seed. But there's one thing that I failed to do, and it's my fault. And it just clicked. I was watching a video early this morning, and a guy was talking about pepper plants, what to do when you start them with seed. And I said, I could kick myself in the rear end because that is one thing I always do: break the top out of that pepper plant so it will produce. You say, well, that has nothing to do with it. I always do it. Why this year I didn't, I don't know, unless it's in the rush of being so far behind or whatever. I don't know why. I just failed not to do it. But make yourself a note next year, break the top out of that plant, and I promise you it will work. Now, these are starting to bear. We will get some peppers, but nothing like I normally get. Usually, folks, I've had a whole row right where this row's at, from one end to the other, and believe it or not, I could pick a 5-gallon bucket of peppers, all kinds. I would have banana peppers, bell peppers, and I could fill up a 5-gallon bucket, no problem, and actually run it over. And this year's not going to be like that, but it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. But I kept saying to myself, something is wrong, and I can't figure out what I've done. Now, they are, you can tell that the looks of the leaves on them, but I don't know where that's come from. Wind damage. I don't know what's caused it. They are starting to come out of their weak looking state. You can see, like right here, this one's putting on new growth. And pepper plants are pretty resilient. But anyway, it's a mistake I made. So I just pass that along so we all understand. We all make mistakes. But this okra, we call it okra here. Some people call it okra. But that stuff is so tall this year. But anyway, I was watching my morning routine. I got certain channels I like to follow and keep up with. Watch those every morning before I start my day. And we've had kind of a rainy, overcast day here today. It's not been a bad day, but it's not really been a day that you could do a whole lot outdoors. But I was watching that this morning, and every one of these plants I started by seed, and I failed to do that, so I hurt myself. But one thing that didn't help was these plants were too close together. That's why next year I want to see if I can branch out and a little bigger, because peppers like to hold hands with each other, and tomatoes don't. But everything in here is just getting so crowded, and so I'm hoping next year we can do something different. But anyway, I just thought I would share this little quick video along. Maybe it'll help somebody else next year not to make the same mistake I did. And you can see the mess over here. We've got, these are the zipper cream peas. Maybe next week when it dries up, I'm gonna let them just seed as much as they can. I want to get as much of the seed off of them as possible. And got more equipment to get out and show y'all. Some of you guys that watch me to see the toys that I got to play with. I've got another one. I don't think you've seen it yet, but it's nothing big. It's just something special to me. It may not be special to most of y'all, but anyway, I got some okra I've got to cut, and I'm gonna hush. I'll get to rambling again. But anyway, I thought I'd share this with y'all, and I'm gonna get off of here. Today's Thursday, and I don't know when this video's gonna go up. It'll go up sometime, maybe this weekend, I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a great day.